Welcome back, guys. There's been an emerging report that the sports minister, Senator John Enoh, stepped in to block the NFF from punishing Victor Osimhen for that saga that happened a few weeks ago about Osimhen calling out Coach Finidi on his Instagram live. Right now, it's coming to light because an NFF's official actually spoke with the media recently about the topic, and he said that that the NFF did not really expect Victor Osimhen to act the way that he did, that they were in fact surprised about his action. And they were infuriated. That's the NFF. They were infuriated because, Osimhen's attitude came at a point that was very crucial, and at a point that the NFF were not happy. Nobody's happy in the country. Super Eagles are not doing well. They just came off of a draw against South Africa and a defeat against Benin Republic. So that was why the NFF felt angered by that incident, and they were planning some sort of punishment for Victor Osimhen. But just in the nick of time, when they were about to dish out the punishment that they had agreed on, the sports minister, Senator John Enoh, stepped in to plead on behalf of Victor Osimhen. He reportedly had to beg the hierarchies of the NFF to temper justice with mercy and just allow the team to slide. That Victor Osimhen is still a young man, and he may or may not really know the action or the repercussion of his action, which is why he did what he did. That the federation should resort to means that would not really hurt, the young man or hurt our chances of qualifying. That the focus should be on how we can, bring ourselves together, unite the team, and focus on that task about qualifying for the World Cup and the AFCON. But moving beyond the updates, let me let you know that a certain 20-year-old Spanish-Nigerian striker by the name Samu Omorodion has now reportedly snubbed Nigeria to pick Spain because it's going to represent Spain in the coming Olympics next month. This man was born in Nigeria, but he spent majority of his life in Spain, where he started playing football, going through the ranks. And right now, it seems that he may have closed any potential talks about him switching his allegiance to play for Nigeria, because he has now stated that he is going to play for Spain, that he spent his formative years in Spain, and that he has fallen in love with the country, and there's nothing that he wants right now more than representing Spain, in the national team. Samu is seen as the next big thing in terms of strikers, in the world of football, and he currently plays for Deportivo Alaves. And last season was when he actually showed himself to the world with a full season for Alaves, playing 34 matches and scoring 8 goals with 1 assist. That was where he started showing the world that he could be a top striker in the world. That's where he started getting a lot of look-ins from different top clubs who showed interest for him. Particularly, Chelsea showed interest on signing him a few days ago after they made an official offer to Deportivo Alaves, but they reportedly rejected, negotiating with Chelsea because they don't want to sell at this moment. They value him way much more than what Chelsea were willing to offer, and Alaves still wants him to play at least this coming season in the club, before any potential talks about moving away. But Chelsea values this man even right now more than Victor Osimhen, because they've reportedly even pulled out of Osimhen's deal. But their focus is now on this man who they see as a priority for their attacking option. It's such a shame because the man doesn't seem like he's going to leave this season, according to Alaves. And now with his latest response to the Spanish team agreeing to represent them in the Olympics, this may have in fact shut the door for NFF. Scouting departments were reportedly trying to see how they can set up a meeting with this man and his family. But all the same, all the best to the man as he continues to grow stronger in his game. But moving beyond that one, let me let you know that Wilfred Ndidi is now very, very close to accepting the deal that Leicester City tabled for him. Of course, if you recall, we talked about the fact that Leicester City gave him a 2-year contract renewal, but he didn't accept it at that time. But right now, the report is that Wilfred Ndidi has agreed to accept the offer renewal, and that he is now resigned to staying at the club for for at least the next season. This means that all the clubs that have been showing interest for him, the likes of Everton, who showed a tremendous amount of interest in the last couple of hours for him, is going to snub them. That's what this means. And also, Jose Mourinho showed interest to sign him and bring him to Fenerbahce. Also, Trabzonspor showed some interest, Besiktas as well, and Galatasaray. But Ndidi looks set to stay with Leicester City. This club has been a club that he has stayed for a really long time, 7+ years now, and he is still happy to stay. Obviously, maybe he's had some discussions with the club, and they are willing to make it what is what in terms of the wages, because that seemed to be an issue early on when he didn't accept the offer. All the best for this man. Of course, he's no stranger to the English Premier League. He's been playing in the English Premier League for a really, really long time. He's had more than 150 appearances for the Foxes, all through his career at Leicester, and is going to hopefully continue there this season that's going to start. But all the same, let's move to the next update, and let me let you know that Okoye is in the news. And Okoye has he talked about the fact that he felt really bad about the mistake that he made for the Nigerian Super Eagles in 2021 when he was the first choice for the team. Obviously, that mistake cost us the competition, the AFCON competition of 2021. But the man is now back, rejuvenated. Of course, last season he was completely outstanding for Udinese side, and he has now talked about his experience and how he suffered through those periods. But right now, the man is saying that he refuses to be held down by that past mistake. It's not defined by the way that he looks. He looks forward to leaving all the errors in the past and focusing on having a really, really wonderful and progressive season with his club, and also for country if he gets called up to represent the national team. The last gist, guys, let me let you know that Semi Ajayi is currently somewhere in the Caribbean, enjoying the sea, the fresh air of nature, as he vacations with his holiday time that has been given to him, obviously, by West Bromwich Albion. They were this close to moving to the Premiership after they were involved in the EFL playoffs for last season, but Joe Aribo's Southampton urged them to that one, which, of course, personally, I'm also happy to see Joe Aribo come back to the Premiership. But I also felt gutted that he didn't make it. But again, the man is cooling off somewhere, and very soon is going to hope to go back to his club and join them as they plan for the preseason and hope to come back strong. Hopefully, they might get a promotion if they do very well in the EFL this season. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video. React to any of the stories that you like. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you've not done so. I'll catch you soon in my next video.